We had a hail, thunder, lightning storm last night. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Yeah, that is the affirmation today from the book. And the energy is you can change your attitude, you can change your life, you can change anything, anytime. You just have to do it. St. Michael tells us all the time you created this situation and you have the power to change it. Bottom of the deck was Spiritual Hater. That was from the other video a couple days ago on Get Over It. So let's go ahead and shuffle the deck and see what happened since then. All right. Now, we really needed that rain. Scared the animals. Oh, speaking of animals, Willie seems to be all healed. Thank you for your prayers. It is a UT problem, urinary problem, so I had to change his diet and get the prescription science diet, urinary care food. So, just another solution we have to live in. And he got some antibiotics at the vet. And after a few weeks, he seems to be doing good. So I wanted to put his thumbnail on there, showing you him resting and happy. And thank you, because prayer works. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have somebody still around you has no integrity. No integrity, they're immoral. So this reading is supposed to help you figure out who it is and how to break free from it. Underneath it is, it looks like somebody in the legal profession. It's fraudulent, it's illegal, it's fraudulent activity in illegal practice, and it's immoral and no integrity. So for all of you, that's going to vary, but they narrowed it down to probably either a person that's in the legal field or a legal field that you're dealing with. Got to get away from it, no good. And underneath that is, yep, deception, betrayal, and lies. So that doesn't get any clearer than that, to have them three cards together like that. Immoral, no integrity, fraudulent activity, illegal practice, deception, betrayal, and liar. To have them three cards together, that's pretty bold there. Okay, let's see what the top of the deck says. Top of the deck says, you're being guided toward your destined path or purpose. So just like I've been giving the advice of going upland, moving, they're guiding you towards your destined path. And it's got my castle picture. That's a picture of my castle. But with that truck going by and me having to stop and get out of the way, that was a sign. That was just telling you that you're guided towards your destined path, but they're putting obstacles in your way. So I couldn't talk over that truck, and if I was about 10 feet out to the left, I would have got run over by the truck. And it was a red and yellow cement truck. Okay, so all this is significant because you're guided toward your destined path, but we have all kinds of crap trying to stop you. Deceptions, betrayals, lies, immortality, fraud. Okay? So with that in mind, we also have toxic friends. So it's like you can't win because you're like that cement truck with all the cement pouring down on you, okay? But like I said in the Batman Forever book, he didn't give up, but he was on his last breath. He was holding it, and his hand was going like this out of the sand. And that's like that truck with the cement on top of us, right? And his friend, Robin, which wasn't Robin at the time, it was their first episode together, became his best friend, partner, and kept helping him out. So this toxic friend, get rid of the toxic friends and get a real friend. Okay? And again, so with the toxic friends, the next card out is false feminine, low vibe. Watch out for red flags. So you see what I'm saying? The cards are just right on. And with that truck coming through, okay, so you're guided towards. Who's guiding you? Is your mission, is me, Miss Mystic, is the universe, your higher self, your angels, the Jesus consciousness. We're all directing you to your path. You're destined. It says destined path and purpose. But you see how I'm sitting here and I've got another truck that went by that was loud. It was a Dodge Ram. It was maroon. So you've got Rams. You know how they can get in your way. Today the cat was eating outside, Fluffy and Thunderbuck, and we need prayer for Fluffy because she was protecting us, and her left hand, her left paw is kind of limp, and she keeps licking it, and you know she can't go to the doctor and see if it's broke. So animals have to take care of themselves. But anyway, Thunderbuck and Fluffy were eating today, and a great big black dog came up and ate all their food. And that's fine because the dog was hungry. He's homeless. I love dogs. And so the cats left and they left him eat. And then my cat inside, Willie, was like protecting me, right? And the dog ate and left, and that's great. And then I put more food out. But see, that was something in their path, and if I wouldn't have gave them more food, they would have had none. But at least the dog got to eat, and you could see the dog's ribs, so I know he's hungry. So this is the energy that's going around. It's like all that dog wants to do is be loved, but somebody, a black Dodge now, somebody left the dog out, or it ran away, and it's hungry, and all it wants is love, and it wants to go towards its destined path, right? But he keeps getting obstacles. I said obstacles in the way. And oxes, okay, you know what oxes are. So you got toxic friends, toxic situations. It's probably a feminine, it's a low vibe feminine, but you know what? It could be a male in a feminine energy because there is no gender. And once again, legal issues come up. So again, it has to do with the legal system. It could have to do with the welfare system. It could have to do with the divorce, okay? But we're gonna leave it there on that deck because I think you got the idea with the cars going by, the black dog coming to scare the cats away. You know, that's what we're dealing with. Now, back to the affirmation. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. 6 of Cups in reverse on the bottom, randomly at the bottom of the deck, goes right along with what I was going to say. Today can be the first day of the rest of your life if you decide to leave the past behind. Now, this card was turned over in the deck, 3 of Cups. You see them all hugging each other and they're all happy. 3 of Cups is a celebration energy, and that card was turned over in the deck. With the 6 of Cups being in reversed, we have to leave the past. Now, I'm telling a lot of you guys to move. I'm seeing a physical move. I'm seeing a lot of leaving your city, you know, and a lot of you, I guess you may be seeing the red flags, but you're not listening, and then you're just going to get a tower after tower after tower because that's the way it is. If you don't listen, you just keep learning the lesson until you learn it. But for them that are listening, yes, now is the time to move. Now is the time to go to a different spot. When all the doors shut in your face, it's pretty blatant that you need to move on. Okay, and we're moving on from not only physical things, physical people, but also the mental. You know, you can sit in a really sunny area like I am right now, and you can rehash over and over and over again what they did to you, um, what's happening to you, how wonderful the past was before all this happened. And you can just mind fuck yourself, just mind fuck yourself to mind fuck, right? So they don't want you to do that. That's what them cards meant. Because it's going to put you in a Nine of Swords energy. That's that girl sitting there with her hands in her face, or her face in her hands. The Nine of Swords overall energy of this reading with this deck, and it's all about anxiety, depression. You just feel overwhelmed. And you feel overwhelmed because King of Pentacles, you don't have money, you don't have stability, you don't have leadership, okay? And you don't have a King of Pentacles or a Queen of Pentacles partner, okay? So all of it, we get that. But you're only hurting yourself if you don't live in the solution. And the solution comes to be the Four of Pentacles. It's a miserly energy. It's you're too much one way or the other. Either you're too much holding on to what you have and not being charitable, or you're too charitable and you have nothing left. Okay? Top of the deck. Let's see if we can get any solutions out of this. Now it's really quiet and there's not a car in sight. I can hear the radio and I can hear the birds. So all of that happened when I started showing you how you feel Nine of Swords, what you're missing, the King of Pentacles energy. And you're definitely missing that energy because it just flew out of my hand onto the ground. But then it got really quiet and you can hear the birds and they're saying, listen to your inner self, listen to the angels, because we're going to send you one. And then here comes a car. We're going to send you the truth, and we're going to send you a non-toxic friend, the Queen of Swords. And I am very much the Queen of Swords energy. So just by listening to my videos daily, you will get your answer. But are you willing to do the action? See, that's the part. Four of Swords, are you going to just lay there all cuddled up and stay unhealed? Or are you going to heal? Four of Swords. And then we have two cards that came out of my hand. Is the most powerful card I can pull from the deck spiritually is the Hierophant with the Seven of Swords. So it's just saying you have the power to cut through the deception. You have the power to do your guided, destined purpose and path. You have the ability. We send you people. They put obstacles in your way. We clear them. We make it all quiet and sunny. We give you the answers. So heal thyself. You are the Hierophant, and you can cut through all the deceptions, fraudulent lies, etc. Okay, so I think we'll just pull a couple more cards and end it. Again, two cards came out in my hands. We've got put an end to the Ten of Swords. Again, it's just telling you to end it, and it's saying you can do it. And if you can see the card, I'm not sure if you can because my screen's black. I'm in the sun. So this is the Four of Cups, where she's kind of just sitting there contemplating what she wants to do next. Four of Cups. but I'm drawn to the rainbow. She's got 3 empty cups, and then there's a rainbow shining right in that one cup. So are you going to look at the 3 empty bowls, or are you going to look at the cup there that's filled with the rainbow? So that goes right back again to, are you going to follow your destined path? Let the higher self, the higher universe, your guardians and angels take out the obstacles from you? And are you going to move forward, or are you going to sit in the 9 of Swords energy? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.